Hey guys, Brian delivered you the goods here. I'm returning to you very late tonight, and it's probably past midnight doing this album review for August Burns Red's new album, which is For Death Below, the long awaited studio album we've been waiting on since November, and it's finally release day for it. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for this 12 track album for almost a 54-minute runtime of Death Below, and let you know my thoughts on their new studio album that they just decided to drop. Uh, well, as of now. So let's dive into this album review. So it starts with the first track, Premonition, and off the bat, really enjoying this stuff. It's pretty good in my opinion. Um, Jake Lurs is pretty much clean vocals, and then it gets into some yelling and then pure screaming to the closing part of this interlude of a track, or intro track, I guess you could call it. So, really enjoyed the intro track building up to the next song. So, 5 out of 5 for the Premonition, or Premonition is what it's called. And then we get to the next song, The Cleansing, and that is a long song. It is like almost 8-minute song, but you're in for some good breakdowns, good screams from Jake Lurs, and just the way the song is instrumentally sounding. Really digging it and really like it for sure. So 5 out of 5 for The Cleansing. Pretty good stuff. Has really amazing breakdowns in this track and just really good drum work in this song. So yeah, 5 out of 5. Ancestry was the first single I listened to back in November when we got the announcement for this album. And honestly, it's still a pretty good song. It lives up to being a really good song to as the first single for this album back a few months ago. But I really enjoyed this song, and Jesse Leach from Killswitch Engage is sounding really good with his clean vocals, but doing some screams from time to time. So 5 out of 5. Tightrope featuring Jason Richardson, really good song. Really enjoying how August Burns Red is keeping the momentum going with these good chunky breakdowns and just the way the songs are sounding overall. It flows well with majority of this album. So 5 out of 5 for Tightrope. Really enjoyed this track. Fool's Gold in the Bear Trap. I meant to say, I kind of slipped up with my wording, so forgive me on that. Pretty much, Gold in the Bear Trap. I did it again, so please forgive me on that. Really liking this song. It's instrumentals for almost 2 minutes, and then the screams come in with Jake Lurs just going at it with his hardcore screams. So really digging this song. 5 out of 5. Backfire was the second single for this album, and I really like this song. Probably one of my favorite songs as of now. I didn't think this song would grow on me throughout time, but it did. It took about maybe a few weeks after it came out, and then I started really loving this track. I'm like, this has some good chunky breakdowns and good screams from Jake, and I'm really digging this song. So 5 out of 5. Revival is another great song in my opinion. Really good stuff. Definitely check this song out. I think it should be coming out very soon, so 5 out of 5. It's probably already out on YouTube by now, as of me reviewing it. But 5 out of 5 for Revival, I meant to say. Sorry, I'm slipping up with my wording again. Savink, I meant to say, is an interlude track to the next song, Dark Divide. And it's a pretty solid one. Wasn't sure if I was connecting with it too much, but I still think it's pretty good leading up to the next song, so 5 out of 5. And Dark Divide is one of my favorites, another personal favorite of mine, so 5 out of 5 for this one. I like the progression in this track with how the instrumentation is sounding, and Jake Lurs' screams in it are fantastic, so 5 out of 5. Deadbolt is another great song in my opinion. The screams are just hardcore and they're just sounding really good with this song, and really digging this song, so 5 out of 5. The Abyss featuring JTKV is a great song in my personal opinion. Wasn't sure what I was gonna think of it upon first listen, but really did enjoy it upon first listen. So 5 out of 5. And finally, we get to the last song, "Reckoning," featuring Spencer Chamberlain, the third single for this album, and it was, of course, the last single for the album. Pretty amazing song, pretty epic song to end the album. It's almost 8 minutes, so you're in for a very long song, but it does well. Spencer Chamberlain doesn't come in till later in the track, and I guess to a degree it works with how it's sounding, but Jake Lurs really takes over through most of the song, and it sounds really good in my opinion, so 5 out of 5. Overall, in my personal opinion, production, mixing, and execution wise, I think Death Below by August Burns Red is probably a really amazing album. I was really surprised with how this turned out. Um, yeah, the Savink song, maybe it shouldn't have gotten a 5 out of 5, but with what I was listening to with the mixing with that track, I was not that disappointed. So, yeah, if I were to give this album a full score, I'd give it an excellent rating of a 10 out of 10. This is probably, so far right now, my album of the year, but we'll just wait and see how the other albums fare out the rest of the year for other new releases. So 10 out of 10 for August Burns Red, Death Below. Thanks for watching.